What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Mio. You remember me, right? You remember me. I was gone for a little bit, I'm back. Started from the bottom, now I'm back. Started from the bottom, now I'm back. Oh, hot diggity dog. Today's gonna be a rant. Do you know what a rant is? Well, you're about to find out. So, leg out.
Leg out.
What's up, everybody? I had to switch it up a little bit because I was looking kind of rough, and I went to Ocean City about 2 weeks ago, and I lost all my makeup. So underneath these shades, which ain't even mine, they're my man's, along with this hat. I still look good in that shit though. I don't give a shit. Look, I rock it like this, and then I rock it like this. Put your fitted cap on. Put your fitted cap on. Well, I rock it like standard good. Oh my god, like totally. That move was so totally rad. Like that's so totally like. Oh my god, that was so cool. What is it called? Like an ollie? Oh my god, like that was such an amazing ollie. I still want to do it. Bust my ass. Come home with a black eye. Yeah. Today's rant is going to be on people in America who try and tell you or me, this is America. Speak English. So, in this handy dandy book that I got on the Constitution, nice little thick book. It talks about everything but language. Nothing in this book says anything about language. Nothing. So nobody knows what kind of language you're supposed to be speaking in America. Anyways. Bam. Now, let's take you back to when that little guy named Christopher Columbus, which in reality, his name is Cristobal Colon. My name is Miosotis Colon. Shout out to the ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Whoop whoop. He came to America and discovered it. Oh my god. Discovered America. Oh my god. Christopher Columbus, Cristobal Colon, discovered America. Oh my god. That little white man, or that y'all Americanos think that is a white man, came to what I like to call the great U.S. of A. He didn't speak that English. He not speak that English, no, and no speak that English. Él hablaba español. And why is that? Where did everyone wants to act all smart and high and mighty, like, oh, I'm so smart, this is America, speak English, oh, I know this, I'm so smart, I have this smart head in my brain, so speak in English. First of all, bitch, if you were smart, you'd at least know more than one motherfucking language. And two, you so smart, answer this question. Where does Christopher Columbus come from? Because he no come from Kentucky, he no come from Indiana, he no come from Canada, ni tampoco from England. That motherfucker came from Spain, bitch. Spain, España. Now, what language do they speak in España? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What was that? What? Okay. Okay, okay. Spanish! Español! ¿Entiendes? You understand? He also discovered Puerto Rico. And what the motherfucking effer do they speak in Puerto Rico? Spanish, bitch. Español, bitch. Now, when you flip through these pages of the Constitution of the United States of America, this great old nation of ours, next to Puerto Rico, it says, I'll wait. I mean, if you're gonna sit here and wait, I'll flip through all the pages and I'll look over and over and over again. You know, like where? Where? Nowhere. Maybe let's look in the index. Language. Oh look, there's a timeline and shit. Look at that timeline and shit. It don't say nothing about no damn language. Nowhere in the motherfucking Constitution of the United States of America, in this great nation of ours, Obama, bitch, does it say anything about English is our given language. English is our nation's language. Nowhere. Now you go to England, over there in England they do have the Constitution that says English is the primary language. In France, you go to France, those people over there, they know. French, you biscuit American. We don't speak English over here, it's French. So, which is kind of funny because the Portugal people, they're the ones who, you know, that little tiny country attached to Spain but not part of Spain, you know. They speak Portuguese over there. And I don't know the whole history of Portugal. First of all, I ain't Portuguese. I ain't from Portugal. I really ain't from Spain. I mean, I got family that lives up there, but I don't really even know them either. And I mean, I know my ancestors come from Spain, and you know, it's a whole mixture. You know, Puerto Ricans, we just a bunch of mutts. So I don't know about the whole thing about Brazil and Portugal, whatever, but Brazil happens to be one of the third largest nations in this world. Do you know how big this motherfucking world is? It's fucking big, alright? There's like about 8 billion people on this planet, okay? And Brazil happens to be the third largest nation, which also happens to be covered 90% in the Amazon rainforest. I just thought that was a fun fact. Just throwing it out there. Alley-oop. No, that's not the alley-oop. What would it be? Alley-oop is when someone else hits the ball off the rebound and you... What is it called? Oh, three-pointer. Whoosh. Yeah. But you go to Brazil and what do they speak in Brazil? They speak it at Portugal. Now, I don't know a Brazilian's accent. I've never personally really met a Brazilian. I have, but they're like Americanized Brazilians, so they speak like total white girls, you know. But yeah, they definitely speak Portuguese in Brazil because they were discovered by somebody from Portugal over there, and so they speak the language, you know. Just like we technically should be speaking el español. I should technically be making this video for you guys in Spanish. ¿Entiendes? Okay. So. Moving on. So tell me, where in the motherfucking Constitution of this motherfucking great nation of ours does it says English is our primary language? And if anybody in the comments down there, you know, down there, comments, You're right. I sat down and read the whole Constitution of the United States of America, and it says nothing about our language. I'm going to start speaking Japanese. Full set. Full set. Chinese food over here. Oh, that's definitely Chinese. Somebody just got offended. Sorry, y'all. How about this? Before you come up to me and tell me, hey, tap tap on my shoulder, this is America, speak English. Unless you're ready to meet this wonderful woman of mine, until you're ready to meet this wonderful, 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 wonderful ghetto Puerto Rican ass woman of mine right here. Please read up on your information. Please make sure you pay attention in school, okay? Cause ain't nowhere in the motherfucking United States Constitution does it say anything about our language. I mean, you go to Germany and they speak of that. Got something in my throat. Bills due at the end of the month. Wonderful. Without further ado, y'all ignorant asses, and for y'all motherfuckers that come up to me and be like, this is America, Mio, speaking of English. I say to you, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Get your education first, then come up to me with my intelligent ass brain that knows about the Constitution over here, that knows about my Spanish over here, that knows about my right to bear arms over here, that knows my English over here, that got my all school education over here, that knows how to draw blood from over here, that knows how to do everything on a computer over here, that gets my funniness from over here, all of that. Please, this whole area that is based on education, fill it up a little bit. Then come holla at me, alright? Today Obama decides to get a pen and go through this lovely, lovely Constitution and says, English, bitch, is the day that I'll be like, fuck you even more, asshole. This is America. We all are a bunch of mutts. Now, unless you know how to speak, how? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Make it rain. Decides to get a pen and go through this lovely, lovely Constitution and says, English, bitch, is the day that I'll be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, asshole, 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 asshole. This is America. We all are a bunch of mutts. Now, unless you know how to speak, how? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Make it rain. I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain. Don't come up to me with that bullshit, because y'all motherfuckers don't know how to speak English. Y'all great uncles, aunts, grandmothers, grandfathers, parents. Y'all mofos all came from a different motherfucking country, including my own. My grandmother came from Puerto Rico, lived in New York. My mother moved back to Puerto Rico, came back to New York. Then I was born. Then my mama moved back to Puerto Rico, came back to Pennsylvania. And here I am today. Good old Pepe. Now, I don't mean Pepe as my Uncle Pepe. I mean Pepe as P-A-P-A, because P-A is Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? People just make me want to take my toothbrush and shove it up my nose. How annoyed I am with these motherfuckers. Like, for real. You see me out on the street and you say, this is America, and speaking in English. Remember, your grandmother came from somewhere else, speaking the German, or the Polish, or the Russian, or they speak all kinds of language. Even the black folk coming from America, they used to speak all kinds of Mumbawe, and Hambawe, and Afrikanese, and Nakadakatele, and Babingala, and asshole, all those languages. Ain't nobody speak English up in here. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. But when they came to America, they ain't had no other choice but to communicate somehow, right? Right? Okay? The universal motherfucking language is what? English. Inglés sin barreras. Okay? So y'all had to communicate somehow. So y'all just made up this wonderful language called English that we all just happen to catch on like this. And that's also one of the hardest languages to learn, right next to Spanish and Mandarin. Mandarin friggin' 200 and something letters in their damn alphabet. What the fuck? How many times can you write A? I'm just kidding. I love me some Chinese people. I love me some Japanese people even more. But I love me some Indian folks even more. Them Indians, not the Indians, but the Indians. Girl, you gotta subscribe to Superwoman. She be like, hey, girl, Superwoman. Yo, she mad cool, yo. She funny as shit too. Funny as hell. Subscribe to her, alright? So yeah. Remember, guys. Your whole circle of family, y'all came from somewhere. Whether you came from Germany and you're a racist prick, whether you're Jewish and you survived the Holocaust, more power to you. Whether you're Puerto Rican and you're escaping the violence, whether you're from Canada and you're just tired of being bored, whether you're from Mexico and you're tired of the little pain, you guys jump the border and come up here and meet my mama. That's past tense. Y'all don't know about it. Or meet my daddy. Now that whole shit right there with my daddy and the Mexican. That was fucked up. I mean, my mama and the Mexican, he was mad cool and I loved him to death. But my daddy and that Mexican, what? Look, Maria, I got some words for you. You come across this video one day, fuck you, asshole. Learn how to speak it in English, okay? We're gone. Just know. Go back in your family tree about maybe 100 years. What language did they speak? Go in your sleep, in your dreams. Go talk to God in your head and say, hey God, can I talk to that someone who migrated from Iraq to Pennsylvania? I mean, United States. Can I speak to him, please? And God, because he's almighty and powerful and he's just the nicest person in the world like that. He'll say, sure, my child, of course. And then you'll talk to your uncle, or your dad, or your grandfather, or your great ancestors, I don't fucking know. And look at him and say, you speaking in English. See if he won't punch you in yours. Peace to the mountain, nigga!
Drop that pussy, bitch. What you twerking with?
Young pop, champagne, they know the face and they know the name.
Drop that pussy, bitch. What you twerking with? Work, 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 bounce.